U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright said on Monday that global oil prices have not climbed enough to cause demand destruction, where sustained high prices force consumers to permanently change behavior rather than temporarily cut back. Wright delivered that assessment at the CERAWeek Energy Conference in Houston, Texas. And it comes as markets continue to gyrate, though benchmark Brent crude dropped more than 10% Monday to below $100 a barrel. The price of oil fell Monday after President Donald Trump announced he would order the military to postpone strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure, easing fears over the repercussions of a deeper oil shock. Prices have surged because of the war with Iran, which has included Iranian attacks on ships that travel through the Strait of Hormuz, through which about a fifth of the world's oil and gas passes. Wright says U.S. oil production, which has been forecast to plateau by the end of the decade, could see a boost if higher crude prices are sustained for a longer period due to the conflict. Attacks on energy infrastructure, including liquefied natural gas facilities in Qatar, could wipe out 17% of its LNG capacity and take close to 5 years to repair. The Trump administration is taking steps to pacify markets, including releasing oil from the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve in conjunction with other members of the International Energy Agency. Though Wright told CNBC on Monday that the United States is highly unlikely to release more oil from its reserve.
Based on what's going on right now, consumers are the loser.
Ken Medlock is worried about the impact of these high oil prices on U.S. consumers. The senior director of the Center for Energy Studies at Rice University spoke to Reuters ahead of the CERAWeek conference.
Those consumers are negatively impacted by high prices. So that will put a drag on consumer pocketbooks, consumer spending. It will actually delay certain expenditures for segments of industry that are very energy intensive and have a ramification that is negative for GDP. So those two things kind of offset. And so what that means, the US could see a recession. It would likely be a relatively mild recession if it does happen, but certainly you won't see a boom as a result of what's going on in the United States.
The CERAWeek conference, which attracts energy industry executives, government officials, and technology experts, runs from March 23rd to March 27th.